Now imagine that announcement, right? Imagine that announcement, and all of those angels are mentioning your name. I've heard your name from Jubril, who heard it from Allah, and they're asking, oh Allah, forgive this person. Oh Allah, forgive Ibrahim. Oh Allah, forgive it. Like that. That is how people like that, everything is laid out for them on earth. Right? Every single thing is laid, and they will have, that's why for them, Allah says, Ala inna awliya Allahi la khawfun alayhim wa la hum yahzanun. They will have no fear and no grief. You know, fear is usually linked to something you cannot control. Right? You can't be afraid of something you have full control over. Like this water, right? There is a perception with me that I have full control over this water. So I'm not afraid that it's going to pour on my head right now. Right? I have no fear for this water. But if, while I just put this down, I open it, then I just see a little snake inside it. Then I start to say, okay, now I'll have to readjust my position. Because I have no control over the snake, I will have fear for it. Allah negated fear for his friends. Why? Because he is in total control. They're not trying to control anything, hence they've left it with Allah. So how can someone who leaves everything with Allah have fear over anything? And then huzn, sadness, is linked to everything that has passed, that you wish you could change, that you cannot change. Similarly, no control. So sadness is linked to when you look at your past and you think, I can't believe I did, right? And that hurts you, and it leads to, the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ actually sought refuge in Allah from ham, worry, and hazan. From worry about the future and sadness about the past. Why? Because to be sad about the past is to be sad about what Allah has allowed to happen. Is to think that Allah wasn't in control of the past. My teachers say to me that, how do you know what God's will is? Right? What is the best definition of God's will? What he has allowed to happen. Ma sha'Allahu kana. One of the hadith of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, the dua he used to make. Ma sha'Allahu kana. Wa ma lam yasha' lam yakun. Whatever he wills, happens. And whatever he did not will not happen. So what is the first thing we have to do as a Muslim? What's what Islam means? You submit to Allah's will.